What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys had a fantastic day today. Today we have the December 2022 Orange County John Wayne Santa Ana International Airport update for you guys. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video. Today we have a very exciting Orange County update in store for you guys to round out 2022. So many various movements, anticipation, just overall consistency here at Orange County. I am super excited for today's airport update, and I hope you guys are as well. Without any further delay, let's get started. We'll start down here as per usual with the Delta Airlines section, as we're really going to round up this year strong, as you guys will just see all the various elements that have encompassed this year. So I hope you guys are excited for it, and let's get started. Currently waiting for gate 2 to open up, we have the Delta Airlines Airbus A319. This guy's getting ready for his service back out to Minneapolis, St. Paul. He's going to deplane and then replane with some new passengers. Nice turnaround service right there, and you love to get to see that for Delta. Also, sorry about the poor lighting. It will get better for the other aircraft in just a moment. Currently pushing back right here from gate number 2, we have the Delta Airlines Airbus A320. This guy's heading out back out to Salt Lake City today. That's been a really nice turnaround service for Delta. I think they have 3 daily there, and also 223, and I think an A319 as well. So 5 daily services have been going quite well. Not too much competition there. I think Southwest also flies the route, but pretty solid route right there for Delta, and they've been doing really good on that service. So you love to get to see that right there. Currently loading up right here at gate 1 Alpha, you have the United Express Barbera Acer-700 on behalf of SkyWest Airlines. This guy's making the typical service out to San Francisco today. Nice consistency there, and you love to get to see that along with the mainline flight, as we'll see here in a little bit. Loading up right here, gate number, this might actually be 2, I'm sorry, it's 1 or 2, something like that. We have the Air Canada Boeing 737 MAX 8. This guy's currently loading up with a non-stop service today out to Vancouver today. That route's been going very well for Air Canada. They've been doing really good on that service, and I've been glad to see the MAX here, and hopefully we'll get the 220 back at some point as well. But nevertheless, the MAX 8 service out to Vancouver. Currently loading up right here, we have the absolutely stunning Delta Airlines Boeing 737-200 by NG models right here. This guy's currently loading up with a non-stop service today out to Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson International Airport or Citrus Aviation's airport. Feel free to leave any local fan pictures, subscriber routes, or any remarks if you guys have them in the comment section about your airports or routes or things like that, because I would love to get to know, and I'm always interested in learning about what you guys have going. But nevertheless, really great service here. This is a fantastic model by NG. Sorry about the macro mode. Again, a fantastic looking model, and I'm so glad to have this one in the collection right here. Very nice. And our last Delta aircraft for today is this Airbus A220-300. I take that back. There's one more, but at the gate, I should say. This guy's currently loading up with a non-stop service today out to DCI Tacoma International Airport. And that service has been going really well as they've been competing right there with Alaska. So you'd love to get to see that right there for SkyTeam versus One World. Loading up right here at gate number 5, we have the American Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8. This guy came in earlier today from the Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport. Is going to have a continuing service out to Chicago over here today. Those flights have been going really well for American. They've been doing a very nice job, so I've been really glad to get to see that there, and that's been a fun element of 2022 thus far, even though it's almost over. Going into 2023, how about that? Pushing back from gate number 6, the American Airlines Airbus A321 transcontinental configuration. This guy's making a non-stop service today out to New York John F. Kennedy International. The service has also been a really nice touch over the last couple of years. I definitely don't see it going anywhere at the current time. So you love to get to see that right there for American. Also a new element this year, of course, is the American Airlines service to Austin Bertram International Airport via the A319 with Shotcuts, and here's a prime example of that. I've really enjoyed getting to utilize this service here at Orange County. It's been really cool to see American expand their network here, and this is another great example to go along with that. So, like I said, nonstop out to Austin. United's also been doing really well. One thing I've been very disappointed with in 2022 is not receiving an Evo Blue A320 from GeminiJets, because I would really like to see that model, or at this point even NG models, because the Aero Classic one's average, but unfortunately I think a proper one with a good mold would be very nice at this point. Nevertheless, here's the Continental Globe to substitute today, or not substitute, but just to do the route today. This guy's making the non-stop flight in from Denver International Airport today. This guy's gonna have the continuing service day out to, let's go with Chicago here for them. There's been some various movements right there, and you'll see predominantly the 737s here, but quite a few A320s as well, and even some A319s too. Loading up over here, we have the United Airlines Boeing 737-800 in the Star Alliance livery, one of my favorite models from NG, well over 2 years old at this point. This guy's currently loading up, about 2.5 years old at that, with a non-stop service today out to Houston Intercontinental International Airport after this guy came in earlier today from San Francisco. These routes have both been doing really good here, and I'm glad to get to see all that various mainline on that San Francisco service, so it's been really awesome to see over the last several months. Loading up right here, we have the United Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the Evo Blue colors. This guy's loading up with the non-stop Saturday-only service out to Honolulu International. And this guy came in earlier today from Newark Liberty International Airport, and I believe that is now designated as Newark Airport. Excuse me, it's not New York City Airport anymore, because Newark, I think, exceeded the limit for that, and the FAA thus has promoted that to its own airport. So that's pretty cool. Alrighty, into the back half of the terminal we go. Here's the Alaska Airlines section with the Embraer ERJ-175 fleet. Again, like I said in the previous update, I'm super glad to have both these in here, and it's pretty awesome. So on the left, you're going to see the 2018 release. This guy's currently loading up with a non-stop service up to Santa Rosa today for Horizon, and this guy came in earlier today from Seattle Everett. I believe that's 5 weekly right now, which is pretty solid. And then on top right of your screen, you're going to find the 2022 release. This guy's making the turnaround service today over to San Francisco, which has also been a great service for Horizon as of late. Taxiing in after a landing in from Detroit Metropolitan Wayne County International Airport is the Delta Airlines Boeing 737-200 Gen 1 with winglets. This is another fantastic aircraft, really cool with the Tango Whiskey tail number, and it's great to get to have two 757s on the ground at once. I don't know if this actually happens, probably not, but pretty cool to get to see this no matter what, and it's a great model for the update here. This is Alaska Airlines. Airbus A320 is loading up with the non-stop service today out to Portland after coming in from Seattle. These services have been going really well for Alaska. They've been doing quite a nice job, and I've been very pleased with their efforts here at Orange County. Also, you'll be seeing more 737s this month, but I really have been orientating on the 320 since we don't know how much longer we have left with this aircraft. So that's why you're seeing the 320 here today, but we'll probably get a 737 next time. Loading up with service out to Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport is the Frontier Airbus A320, the Neo Baja, the Whale Shark. Really excited about the new Dallas service. I'm sure the announcement's out there at this point, so if I recall, I'll try to get an insert in for you guys on when that Dallas service is starting. But hopefully soon, as that'll be probably sometime in Q1 or Q2 of 2023. Otherwise, Las Vegas and Denver continue to go very well here for Frontier, along with the new Phoenix service. So glad to see Frontier expanding. About time, and it's really nice to get to see that right there. And another new element for 2022, of course. This has been a consistent element through 2022 is the Spirit Airlines service. This is the Airbus A320neo after a non-stop flight in from Las Vegas. He's going to be heading back out there. Oakland also continues to go very strong here, and it's been great to see Spirit's progression here at Orange County, and I would hope to see them head service to some new destinations. I think some really interesting services would include Orlando or Fort Lauderdale. Those are both, I believe, not even non-stop services out of Orange County, so that would be really interesting. Of course, you can go 30 minutes down the road to the LAX International Airport and catch a flight every hour, but Orange County is a really nice community, and I think that they could definitely utilize their own non-stop service, even though they have 40 of them, but we'll see what happens. I think the farthest you could get right now is probably Newark on the East Coast, but I'll have to think about that twice. Because I don't think even Southwest has Orlando. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure. Another very consistent element with some new services is the Allegiant Air Airbus A320 for 2022. This guy's currently loading up after a non-stop service today in from Phoenix Mesa, a new route for 2022. He's going to be heading out to another 2022 route, and that's going to be Austin Bergstrom International Airport. I think we also got Des Moines, and every other route I think was added in 2021. Been very glad to see Allegiant progressing here, and I'm sure they'll have another great year going into the future. Maybe they'll add some Somerset routes or something like that. I think they can continue to build off that west-northwest duo of routes that they started, and even some of these more Midwest routes that they added. I think they can use Orange County as kind of like a little focus city to Los Angeles. You know, Los Angeles obviously has the majority of Allegiant's operations in the Los Angeles area, but I really feel like Orange County could serve for some of those cities that either A, need more frequency, or B, just works better for Orange County. So for instance, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, I think that was another new route this year. I'm sorry about that. Most of the service goes into Los Angeles, but it's great to get to have an additional flight to Orange County to that airport, or even like Des Moines, Iowa, or, you know, routes like that. So I definitely think Allegiant can build off that going into the future, and I hope they choose to do that, because that would be pretty cool. Southwest Airlines Boeing 737 MAX seats currently loading up right here at the gate. This guy's currently making a non-stop service in from Puerto Vallarta, and this guy's going to have the continuing service today up to Phoenix Sky Harbor. 737-800 in the Heart livery with the Scimitar winglets is currently loading up after a non-stop service today in from Houston Hobby. This guy's going to be continuing today over to Dallas Love Field International Airport. So you'd love to get to see all the progression here for Southwest. They've been doing really good. Arizona 737-700 is coming in from Denver International Airport today. This guy's continuing up to Oakland. Lastly, but certainly not least, we have the Canyon Blue 737-800 right here. This guy's currently loading up passengers with a non-stop service today. We're going to be sending this guy over to, making sure I'm not missing any different routes. I know that we had, I think it was Spokane or Bozeman or Reno or one of those three at some point during the winter last year, and I think those should be back, hopefully, something like that. If they're not, I apologize, but whichever one of those are active, something like St. Louis or something like that should be active. We'll send, we'll use 2 of those 4 destinations. I'll let you guys pick. Comment below which cities you want to pick, and we'll be interactive with it. We love to see it. Cargo section's looking fantastic with the FedEx Express Airbus A300 freighter. This guy's currently loading up after not making it all the way to the pull line. This guy's currently making the non-stop service in from Memphis today out to Los Angeles following that. I hope cargo gets some various new aircraft going, so we'll have to see on that. And the UPS Boeing 757-200, of course, is coming in from Louisville, and we'll be heading back out there here in a little bit. Panning back up here, we have an American Airlines 737-800 in the One World colors. This way is making the service in from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, of course. A very prominent service here at Orange County. They've been doing a fantastic job with that flight, so of course you got to represent it when it shows up. There's Learjet 75, if I can get my camera back in action, is currently making the nonstop service today out to Denver Centennial. This guy came in earlier today. Feel free to comment below what GA cities you guys would like to see. Well, let's go with South Lake Tahoe Airport near Reno, Nevada. Here we have 3 general aviation aircraft. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get the stupid macro mode to stop. Thank you. We have a Cessna 310. This guy's locally based and is making a local flight around the area. The Cessna 172s, the red one, is currently making a service in today. Long cross-country flight from Sacramento. This guy's going to be continuing south down to San Diego. And then we have the brown one right there, as you guys can see. This guy's currently making a nonstop service today in from... Let's say Palm Springs, and this guy's going to be continuing, actually short flight out to Santa Barbara. Well, not a short flight for a Cessna, but, you know, moderate length. And then we have a really nice showing of general aviation aircraft over here. Beginning right here, we have the Phenom 300. This guy's currently making the nonstop flight today out to Fresno in California. Pretty short one. This is a new aircraft. I'm not sure what I want to do with this one. Comment below if you guys would like to see a livery done on this one, and I'll try to do it if I still have this aircraft pretty blank. But I was just leaving it blank just to kind of, you know, get some variety in there. But here's a blank Learjet 75. This guy's currently a private owner, of course, and we'll be heading out to corporation to do corporation stuff in Wichita, Kansas, which will be pretty cool. Now, I think like Beechcraft and Cessna mainly have operations there, but we'll say that he's getting some internal stuff done. I don't know what they could do there for a Learjet, but I'm sure that there's something that they could do. And this one's currently pulling out. The blue one's currently making a nonstop flight. It's going to be a turnaround flight, actually. Making a pretty long one today. This guy's going to be taking it all the way over to St. Louis today. Last but certainly not least for today's airport update, with the fuel truck pulling up to it, we have the JSX Embraer ERJ-145. This guy's currently making the nonstop new services for 2022, of course, out the Dallas Field. And this guy came in earlier today from, trying to think if there's any routes I missed. I think we still have Monterey, something like that. Monterey, I think that's the proper pronunciation, something like that. So let's see how you send out there. I'm pretty sure we still have that. If not, you can say like Concord or Reno. I know we for sure have that. So there we go. We have various routes. I want to get them all, but I never want to mess up on one. So there we go. Orange County 2022 checked. Very awesome to get our second full year of Orange County updates. Of course, this airport started back in March of 2020, so almost 3 full years at this point, which is exciting to think about. It's been crazy to think that Orange County's been here that long, but really exciting time for the channel. We've been producing so much content, so I really hope you guys have enjoyed it, and hopefully new airports are on the way. I really wanted to work on that over Christmas break, and I don't know if this update will be either coming out during the first half of December or later half. The later half is going to be the fun half, so I'm excited for that. But nevertheless, we're going to have a really fun time at Haddon, and I hope you guys are excited for it. Orange County, I really hope to see some progression, but 2021 was so full of so many new routes that it's understandable that this year was a little bit slower, but we still got a ton of great service, like American Austin, Allegiant Austin. I think Southwest may have had a new route or two. We had new service to Sioux Falls, Des Moines, Phoenix Mesa. We had JSX to Dallas. We had Delta return to Detroit finally, which is awesome. Additional service and frequencies from various airlines as well. Air Canada, of course, I think started this year, maybe last year, but Air Canada's been here, of course. So it's been fantastic. And of course, going into 2023, it's going to be very exciting. So we'll have Breeze Airways starting service. I think that'll be in January. We'll see where that ends up being too. And of course, we'll also, in addition, have possibly Aeromexico if they'll start service, which I think would be really cool. So the rumors about that, I think, are really leaning positive. So that'd be great, as that would actually be our first carrier from Mexico, which is crazy because we only have the 2 from Canada and everybody else is US based. So, and we'll ever see what happens with Air Bon or Air, no, it was Air Bon or something. I think it was Air Bon, if you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not sure what's going on with them, but hopefully they'll be starting service at some point. I think there may have been even another low-cost carrier that was trying to start service here or something. So we'll see what's come with that, but a fantastic year to say the least. I really hope you guys enjoyed this year of Orange County updates. It was a really nice, fluid, consistent year, and that's kind of what airports need to be right now. I'm sure the analytics for the airport were great. The social medias have been going strong. They really promoted the crap out of Halloween, which was awesome. Unfortunately, I'm pre-recording this way in advance. I'm not sure what they're doing. I'm sure Thanksgiving and Christmas travel advisories and just all the general items, I'm sure they're pushing that really good. So you love to see it, and we're very excited for what's to come here at Orange County. I'm sure 2023 will encompass many great new services and routes for the airport, and really it's an exciting time. So definitely buckle up, get your popcorn ready in 2023. 2023. Here we come for the Orange County John Wayne Santa Ana International Airport. Really exciting. Definitely feel free to check out all the other items going on. Definitely get you guys some new GeminiJets NG models for Christmas, of course, and all that fun stuff if you guys want to. And just keep it moving. You know, we got a great year ahead. Really excited for 2023. I hope you guys have had a great 2022. A great bounce back year for myself, as you guys may know. And it's been really good. So with that said, that will do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust process. Do what you love and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.